Coverage brought to you by Rewrite Sport, where results are guaranteed.
This afternoon we're back at Millbrae for the British and Irish Cup head-to-head between Ayr and Doncaster Knights. Both sides on 10 points in Pool D. The winners, they'll go through to the quarter-finals with Pontypridd. There's an awful lot hanging on this one for both sides this afternoon. It's going to be some match, I can tell you.
Perfect conditions, and it looked like it could be a perfect start for Doncaster. Number 8, Ed Jackson, busting through there, 15 metres from the Ayr line, taken on by prop Lewis Tire. Quick ball back. Craig Hampson, ball moved along the line, and into Christian Lewis Pratt, taken out by Robbie Ferguson. With the ball coming back very, very quickly. This is the start that Doncaster wanted, asking serious questions of the Ayr defence. The ball moved out again, this time to Tira, but gradually Ayr pushing Doncaster back outside the 22 now. Again, quick ball, Lewis Pratt, full back Dougie Flockhart, busting through, taken out by Robbie Ferguson. And the referee spotted a penalty that took the pressure off Ayr after an intense first 5 minutes. And it was their turn to put the pressure on the Yorkshiremen. Good driving play there, going through the faces. AJ McFarlane, Ross Currell, lovely ball to Mark Stewart, picks up a beautiful line and in for the opening score for Ayr after 7 minutes. Simple conversion for Ross Currell. 7-0, 7 minutes gone. Ayr now back inside their own 22. Ross Currell slamming that one downfield, taken out by Flockhart, but Flockhart taken out. Referee spots the penalty, and up steps Christian Lewis Pratt. Straight through the posts. Doncaster on the board, 7-3. 13 minutes gone, on the halfway line, picked up by Andy Dunlop, AJ McFarlane, Dougie Steele in the line, Stephen Manning busting through the tackles, over the 22, hauled down just short, McFarlane there again, up to Davian Kelly, and from that distance, nobody was going to stop the big Ayr skipper. No conversion, Ayr 12 points to 3 ahead. Scott Sutherland up to the 22. Mark Stewart taking the hits, laying it back. Quality ball for Ayr. Paul Buck putting it back. Sutherland again. Ayr going through the phases patiently. Stewart again. Taking the tackles, edging forward. McFarlane, tidying up and just missing the boot of Latu McAfee. And then Kelly on the charge again. Knocked down by Chris Walker. Cammy Taylor nearly getting a touch. And Ross Currell, hey, he picked it up. He touched it down. He's got the try. Well. You can tell by the grins on the Ayr faces they didn't expect to be 17-3 ahead at this stage of the game. But Doncaster hitting back again. Dougie Flockhart taken out this time by Ross Currell and Cammy Taylor. Slow ball, back for Craig Hampson. Out to hooker Tom Doughty. Hampson again. Lewis Pratt, long ball there. And the big man Matt Challoner, the skipper of the side, popped it up to Lewis Tire, inches from the Ayr line. But the defence holds out. Penalty to clear. Doncaster kept up the pressure though. 5 minutes from the end of the first half. And McAfee lurking around the side there. Brings the ball away. He got help from Chris Walker. The Ayr defence swarming all over the breakdown, but moved out. Lewis Pratt spots a man on the outside. Chip across field. Taken by Paul Devlin, and he's unceremoniously dumped by Cammy Taylor. And Doncaster piling in there. But knock on by Doughty. Ayr claim the turnover, and Currell clears to touch. Half-time, Ayr 17, Doncaster 3.
Scrum Magazine. Subscribe online at scrummagazine.com.
Into the second half, and Ayr on the attack straight away. Andy Dunlop feeding AJ McFarlane. His chip knocked down, but Dunlop there. Straight onto that one, but the referee spotted an offence further back. And that was a long kick for Ross Currow. Got it over. 20 points to 3. And just over half an hour to go. But this Doncaster team were not going to give up. They knew there was still time on the clock to pull this game out of the fire. Inside their 22. Driving on. Good, solid driving there by the visitors' pack. Getting very, very close to their line. They've got that ball tucked in there. They're over the line. Yep, and Nathan Jones thinks it's a try, so does referee Paul Haycock. First try on the board for Doncaster by number 8, Ed Jackson. Lewis Pratt gets the conversion. 20 points to 10. 10 minutes to go. Surely Ayr weren't going to let it slip now. And Doncaster forced to play rugby in all the wrong parts of the field, trying to get the ball away from inside their own 22 and keep possession. But Ayr tackling absolutely rock solid. Ball back there to Stevie McCall. McCall trying to take it out. Nabbed by Dean Stewart. Big tackle, that one. Along the line again. But there was no way out of the red zone for Doncaster. Ferocious Ayr tackling, keeping them there. Waiting for the mistake. Waiting for something to go wrong. And scrum half, Nathan Jones looking for somebody to pass to, can't find anybody, and penalty Ayr. Oh, just what they wanted. Ross Currow, the simplest of kicks to take Ayr 13 points ahead with 2 minutes plus injury time to go. It was last throw of the dice for Doncaster. Nathan Jones tidying up there. Absolutely crucial that Doncaster keep possession. But nicked there by Dean Stewart, taken on by Ross Sampson, and Ayr had won the ball back. Dean Stewart again going to ground. Doncaster contesting this one fiendishly. Oh, that was a clever wee steal there. Oh, and that was some break by centre Chris Bryars, all the way inside their 22, taken out by Cammy Taylor. But Doncaster now got a real sniff of the line. Out to Lewis Tira yet again. Inside to Stevie Laurie, and the Scotsman over the line. Right at the post. And this will be the simplest of kicks for Lewis Pratt. It wouldn't be the Ayr we know and love if they didn't give their supporters palpitations in the last few minutes. And palpitations they certainly had, because Doncaster had possession. Ayr swarming in there again, determined to keep the Yorkshiremen inside their own half. Penalty Ayr, and that had to be the final play. Ross Currow trotting over to take the kick. Straight into touch. Final whistle. Ayr arms raised aloft.
Said that to the boys in the changing room before the game. If we win the day, it would be up there in sort of one of the highlights, certainly my coaching career and hopefully their playing careers. And that was a challenge we set ourselves at the start of the game. But I thought first half outstanding. Pace of the game, our decision making, our accuracy, first class. They didn't know what to do after about 10-15 minutes. We were struggling. Second half they came back into it, but our defence held out. Some good one-on-one hits. Defensive shape was good. Tired a wee bit in the last 10 minutes, but can't fault the boys. Magnificent victory.
Magnificent indeed, and Ayr now carry the Scottish flag into the quarter-finals of the British and Irish Cup. They meet Bristol at Bristol next Sunday. Can they do it? Well, they've not lost to an English side in the competition so far. This is Ron Evans for Scottish Rugby Television at Millbrae.